welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Andy. I am a variety streamer on Twitch and I do reaction videos here on YouTube. Today we're watching episode 6 of The Expanse. So I'm guessing that today we're going to find out more about Fred Johnson and how are Holden and the others going to deal with this whole situation. Also, I'm hoping that Miller is okay. I really don't want him to die. So let's watch this.
I need to borrow your spy on Tycho's station.
What for?
What?
To keep an eye on Fred Johnson.
Oh, she knows a lot of things about him.
The answer's no.
How's your son, Esteban? He's up for parole soon.
Oh, look who's manipulating again.
You're really gonna play that card? He made one mistake.
Then help him move on. Let me help him.
Wow.
You know why I quit the
Okay.
hotel desk?
Already starting the episode like
I couldn't
this.
tell anymore if I was still working for the good guys.
This woman, she is ruthless. Miller! Miller! Oh my god. Where's his head? Oi, stop it!
You can't do that to him.
I knew it, that bastard!
I take it then that you don't want to be friends, huh? We're going to have a nice long talk, you and I.
Oh, great.
How long depends on you.
So he's gonna punch him until he starts talking.
Setting the last charge now, Uncle Mateo. Well, hurry up, or you'll be back stealing water on series.
What are they trying to do? Are they gonna... Is he trying to, like, explode the rock? Well, it's not a rock, but, you know.
Time to make some money, Bechamel.
Is his helmet broken? What the hell? He can just open his helmet like that? I thought his head would explode.
Why did you go back to Julie Mal's apartment?
Really like her shower.
A lot of water that's not being used. Oh, for fuck's
Care so
sake,
much
stop
what
doing that.
happened to this girl.
But like now he's assaulted
Scapulated his
Miller.
ass with a dead fish on your door. So that's why you gotta make the Mao case disappear. Why you gotta sacrifice her.
Can't believe I didn't see it before.
He likes her.
In love with Julie Mal.
I had a hunch. If they let them go, Anderson the Dons cannot just go out on the streets. Oh my god, it looks like Lego. It's so cool.
What's the problem, Bossman?
Short transponder. Says here is expired.
When you
Oh,
arrive on
no.
Euros, your cargo will be held under lien until your fines are paid in full.
I mean, if they are working and things are not up to date, then why are they surprised?
Or are we being too hard on you?
You set up your zone cells where we can and cannot go.
While half my people are starving to death? How is this justice?
Probably can't afford it because they can barely make money.
You're not going to pass through the restricted zone on your way home, boss man.
Way around, don't need the fuel, would die for sure.
That's your problem, not mine.
Oh my god, no, what an asshole!
Fred Johnson offered to crew me up. You guys will be safe here on Tycho till all this blows over, then you can go back to your lives.
Nah, no way.
How do you know he's not going to space you the second you get out
Because
there?
you're gonna rig the Rossi so it only responds to my command.
Why are you so hell-bent, Holden?
Because this is my fault.
Oh, he's admitting it?
I logged the distress call in the camp.
I knew.
No,
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know.
Oh my god, he's gonna feel so betrayed now!
You were afraid of me.
Aww. And he got hurt.
You should have said something.
Oh no. They're back to not trusting each other.
Let's talk about Julie Mal.
You took an innocent kid and you forced her to do your dirty work.
No,
Yeah.
she came to me, asked me to help her. She knew what she was doing.
No, you manipulated her.
She put herself in your hands because she couldn't see the blood on him.
Yeah, exactly. You sweet talked into her.
Just like your sister.
What?
Right?
His sister?
Was she like 15 when you let her die out on the belt?
Oh, don't pull up that card.
My sister Athena was touched by the hand of God, but she was fragile.
Of course, like all belters.
Her bones were like chalk.
Oh.
She was never going to recover.
Oh, so he
An
killed her.
impossible burden for a dirt poor family of rock hoppers.
He wanted to put her out of her misery. It must have been really hard on him.
So you killed her.
Yeah.
Do you know, is possible to cry so hard that your tears turn to blood.
Okay, now I feel bad for him.
So everybody dies for the cause. Except for you.
Yeah, he's willing to sacrifice everyone. Is he getting drunk?
Well, enjoy your final day.
What's he doing? Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on?
No!
What? What's he doing? No? He's gonna sacrifice the kid.
I'm sorry!
Oh my god, he's gonna sacrifice the kid? Oh my god, he just left him there. Oh my god. This is like one of my ultimate fears. If I became an astronaut, to just wander in space. Oh, not having anyone to help.
I politely asked to borrow his spy on Tycho.
Why are you interested in Fred Johnson?
He has blood on his hands and wants redemption.
Yeah, but why now?
Fred Johnson turned his back on Earth. The OPA killed your son. You sure this isn't personal?
You're
The
damn
OPA
right.
killed her son? Was it Fred Johnson who killed her son? What is this? Discotheque? Ah, discotheque on Tycho.
I'm Daniel. I'm not interested, Daniel. How do they treat you here?
Treat you?
Say it's better than most.
What does he mean, treat you? Treat who?
I grew up in places like this. Yeah, I guess you must have been as happy as a puppy with two peckers, right?
What?
I'm gonna stop talking. Two more, please.
Oh my god, Alex.
It's an honest living.
Wait, is he talking about like prostitution?
Why don't you spend some script? You're not married.
Is he a widow?
I was married. Out on a run, all I could think about was getting back home.
What happened?
And lying in my bed, all I could dream about was getting back out here.
What happened to his wife? Did she die? Did she leave him? Oh my god, Miller. What are they gonna do with him? Wait, isn't this the same place where Miller took that other guy that messed up with the metro or something? Oh my god. Are they gonna trap him there? No, careful! What now? Is he gonna lose oxygen? Oh no, he's not being able to breathe. Is it Havelock? Even better. She was right. This was starting to be a bit too much for him to handle on himself. What is this guy doing?
Man has got to stand up.
He's just gonna leave his nephew behind. He's just gonna blow up the ship, and then the kid will still be there by himself.
He's gonna change.
Is he gonna like sacrifice himself? Oh my god, so quiet. He did sacrifice himself, didn't he? Oh my god, he's just gonna drift forever into space.
To shed.
Are they drunk already?
Thoughtful.
No, Holden is drunk. No, they're both drunk.
To those brave.
Are they gonna
crazy
end up making out?
bastards who got us off the Donager.
Those Marines could have saved themselves. Gone home to their families.
What is he doing? Is he gonna do something to the body? Oh, there's a ship in there.
Would you have come back for me?
They're gonna make out, aren't they?
Probably not.
What is that? Oh, what's this? There's something in his eye! Uh-oh. What the hell is that? Identifying Holden with his eye.
I've never killed anyone before.
Aw. You did the right thing.
You'll be alright. You know, every time you remember something, your mind changes it just a little.
It's false memories. Sometimes we create them to protect ourselves.
It's terrible advice.
Yeah, probably.
You probably should change that shirt. Oh? 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 Oh, okay. Was there something there before? Or is this new? Oh, damn it. They got the chip? Oh, okay. He got it. Okay. Okay, good.
We'll bring your Lionel Polanski home, if he's out there. In return, I want you to help me find someone.
Is it the one that she was talking about that she didn't get to say goodbye? What the hell is this guy doing? Oh my god, seriously? Seriously? Oh, it's Amos! It's Amos. Oh, he's drawing probably the woman that he knew that was called Rocinante.
I figured it out.
Oh, what did he find out?
What the hell am I looking at?
Yeah.
Looking at, I don't know, some kind of bioweapon? Julie Mao. She bought that from a data broker. She gave it to Dawes.
You tell anyone about this?
Just you.
What about this? Copies?
No, it's encrypted. You can't copy it.
Erase Detective Miller's case files.
What is she doing?
You're fired.
She knows something. She's involved in this.
Dawes. He bought you.
What does she gain with all of this?
Feel free to shoot him.
Oh, come on. Is she giving control of the police station to the OPA? She's betraying Earth and just giving it to the OPA?
I'm sorry.
Aww. The way he looks at her. So sweet. You gonna take it? Okay. I'm so happy that in the end they just like still cooperate with each other. Okay, that kid is not the same kid as the grandkid of that other woman, Christian. It's nice that they are a team again. Well, this was a interesting episode. It went by so fast as well. So we can see that Christensen is back onto manipulating people for what she wants. And this time she's manipulating someone. But I didn't understand if the man who she was talking to, if he was an Earther or not. But she was talking about a spy on Tycho, which is where Holden and the others are. Could it be that the spy was one of the men in that bar where Alex and Amos were? And what he said to Christian about not knowing if he was still working for the good guys? Could it have been the same thing as my theory regarding Fred Johnson? That they were working for Earth, for the UN, and then afterwards they found out how corrupt they were, so they resigned because they found out that they were just contributing for a bad cause. So Anderson Dawes was the one responsible for kidnapping Miller. I just kept thinking, if he eventually gets released, then Dawn needs to go into hiding, because if Anderson gets out, then he's gonna tell the rest of the police what's gonna happen, and eventually everyone's gonna go after Anderson. So I felt very confused how Anderson was so chilled about all of this. It was really nice that he shared that story about his sister, because at first you just think he's a big douchebag, but when we understand what he's gone through, what he had to do, killing his own sister to put her out of her misery, it must have been so hard on him because they were just kids. But he had to make the conscious decision to do that to her. He did it for the greater good. He sacrificed his sister to put her out of her misery, and because his family was starving. So right now I'm thinking, since he did that, he will also sacrifice whoever, and he's just doing this for the greater good. And I was already a bit suspicious about Miller having feelings towards Julie. I thought about it in the last episode when that lady that saved him went to his apartment and found the picture of Julie Mao. The expression in her face kinda indicated that she was saying, okay, you're doing this for her. Your head is just thinking about this woman. So there was something there that made me think, could he be falling for Julie Mao? But I was also thinking, how can he be falling for her if he is not getting to know her? He doesn't know her personality, and the only thing he knows is what's been going on surrounding her. So I didn't want to say that he was falling in love with her because it just didn't seem right. And what was that between him and his partner? Was she just vulnerable because of all that happened. She had to kill 2 people and she had never done that, so a lot of feelings are going through her right now and she doesn't know what to do. She's feeling vulnerable, and having Miller there just made her feel safe. Or maybe she already had a crush on him. I thought, yes, maybe she always had a crush on him, or maybe that was just a moment thing, or there's some past in there. But Miller just didn't, like, he could have taken advantage of the situation, but he chose not to. So that's why it made me think maybe they have had history. It ended up badly. Or maybe he's just really focused on the case and he just wants to find Julie Mao because apparently he's in love with her. And I got so confused with that policewoman. I mean, she sent Miller after Julie Mao so that Miller could find her. She said that he was the one perfect for this job. That's why she chose him. Did she not think that he would be able to get all of this information? Is she that stupid? Or does Miller have a bad reputation as a cop? It was a very interesting change of events all of a sudden. So I wonder if now she's working for the OPA, since apparently Anderson bought her. That other cop that was gonna take Miller away, he's also OPA. So did the whole police department become OPA? Are they slowly becoming more OPA? And why did the chief give in to Anderson Dawes? Could it be because of what he said in the previous episode? That Belters are in charge of water, electricity, air, all of the basic needs that you need to live in Ceres. And somehow they managed to manipulate her. Or could it be that she realized that yes, Ceres and the Belters need to be free, so she is joining the OPA. But she needs to be subtle about it because the police department belongs to Earth, so she needs to play it carefully in order not to be discovered. But Miller knows. Will he be able to do something? Is anyone going to believe him? So Christian, she wants to spy on Fred Johnson. But why now? What happened? And her son was killed by the OPA. Could it be that Fred Johnson worked with her son, and then when he joined the OPA, he killed her son? This would explain why she is so invested in this. Why she is so invested in keeping Belters in order, getting rid of OPA, and being suspicious of everything and everyone and just trying to control everything. She probably doesn't forgive herself for what happened to her son, and she wants justice. I don't know, maybe she thinks of all Belters as OPA, and now she doesn't care what happens to them. She just wants them to know that Earth is their boss and they should bow their heads to them. When Amos and Alex were in that bar, that guy Daniel who talked to Amos, was he a prostitute or like a male escort? Because Amos said he was not interested. At first I thought, is Amos gay? But the way that he was speaking to him, it felt more like he knew what that Daniel was. And also because of what he asked Daniel. He asked him, how do they treat you here? I was thinking maybe it's because it's the prostitution thing, so are his pimps treating him right? And lastly, I thought maybe because he is from wherever he is, and by living in Tycho, does everyone treat him well? But I'm guessing maybe it has something to do with that badge that Amos has. And how did Amos knew about that other guy with the knife in his pocket? When Amos and Alex were talking, Alex told him that he was married. So I wonder what happened to his wife. Could she have died? Was she Martian as well? Did they separate? It seemed like he was more obsessed with flying ships and being out there in the action, because he did say before that he didn't have a very high rank position. So I think that's what he really wanted. He wanted to fly a ship with weapons in it, but maybe they told him that he wasn't good enough, so he was obsessed with that, just being good enough for it. And probably his wife left him because his head was not in the family, his head was just out there in space. Those two guys that were detonating that asteroid, it was really difficult to see how Earthers treat Belters, how they take advantage of them, and they're just purely mean. They just keep imposing these laws and restrictions, so it's really difficult for a belter to do to make a living. As we could see, their equipment, their ship was not in the best condition, but what are they going to do? They need to feed their families. I didn't understand very well what happened in the end with those two guys. It seemed like the uncle was blaming the nephew for what happened in that mission because the net was not secured properly. And I thought, is he just gonna get rid of the nephew? Maybe to cut losses? But then it seemed like the uncle made the sacrifice. He killed himself. But I didn't understand if he managed to destroy that ship with those Earthers that boarded their ship. But I got so scared for the nephew. I mean, imagine what it's like to be out there floating in space, surrounded by silence, just waiting for someone to come and help you. But no one knows you're out there. It's such a scary thought. When Holden and Naomi were at that bar having a drink, that man that had that thing in his eye, looked like a robotic eye, I think that's the spy that Christian wanted. I think he was meant to spy on Fred Johnson, but unfortunately he found Holden. Maybe he was able to identify him because his face was all over the news. So maybe Christian is going to find out that Holden is alive. He was in Tycho, and maybe she will do something to intercept the Rocinante and manage to bring Holden to Earth. And maybe she will even use Holden to spy on Fred Johnson. But we'll have to wait until the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like to watch the full reaction to this episode, you can check the link down below for my Patreon. Or just buy me a coffee to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!